Welcome back to Steel Horse.
Well, we're on Mass Ave, so I think I'm gonna go shopping. Steve got a chance to talk with Gino Johnson about the final results from this year's Miracle Ride.
We've all been waiting to hear the grand total of money raised for the kids at Riley Hospital from the Miracle Ride and how many bikes were actually there. And we're going to talk to the person in charge of counting everything and has for years, Gino Johnson. Hi, Gino.
Hi, Steve. Thanks for having me on to talk about this. It was, as those of you who were there know, it was a great ride. The weather was beautiful. We ended up with 5,109 bikes, which is by far the most bikes we've had in the ride. We'll be submitting that to the Guinness World Book of Record folks. Won't know anything for a few months because they have to certify our certification. But again, what a great weekend, thanks to all your viewers. And we're going to be able to write a check for about $365,000 to Riley here in a few months after we get all the final bills in and get everything accounted. But pretty confident it's going to be at least $365,000, might even be a little bit more.
You know, Angela and I both think this has been our favorite Miracle Ride ever, and I've talked to a lot of people and they were just blown away by the whole thing.
Yeah, I think the route change really made a difference this year. A lot longer ride. They're telling me it was about an hour and 15 minutes of traffic being shut down, which it was all for a good reason, and hopefully those people that were inconvenienced understand that money's going to the kids.
Yeah, they just have to think how inconvenienced the families and the kids and what they're going through at Riley Hospital.
Absolutely.
Is this a stressful time of year for you when you have to count all that money?
Extremely stressful. One of the things that we've been priding ourselves on doing is making an announcement on stage on Sunday. So I've got about 4 of my folks working diligently, hard to get that all counted. Plus, you know, if you've been to the ride, you know, we give away a variety of prizes based upon how much money's brought in and things. So it's almost like trying to keep track of a craps table because all those different categories we have to certify and keep track of. So yeah, it's kind of, I'm pulling my hair out and ready for a little relaxation by the end of the day on Sunday, I can tell you that.
I know it's not long after the Miracle Ride's over. They start working for next year's Miracle Ride.
We've already started. We've absolutely already started. The first thing we do is get together as a committee and talk about what went right and talk about what we can improve and where we had a little hiccups here and there. So yeah, we've already got some plans in place. We're going to be changing a little bit on how people can get up front next year. We're going to make some opportunities for just individual motorcyclists who raise a lot of money to get up in that VIP crowd that's at the very start. And we'll be announcing those as we formulate that.
Well, I don't know about all of you, but I think next year, let's make Gino's job a little bit harder and make him count a little bit more. Thanks, Gino.
Hey, thank you, Steve. Appreciate everything you do for us.
Shopping thing is a lady thing. And we have another lady thing for you on this week's Horse's Mouth Question.
From the Horse's Mouth is brought to you by Noblesville Kawasaki. Come see the 2008 Vulcan 1600 Classic.
Andrea Kuhn asks, I'm a new rider. What's the best head-to-toe riding gear for each weather condition? Rain, hot, and cold weather.
At Southside Harley-Davidson in Buell, we have a wide variety of items to choose for cold weather, wet weather, and hot weather. You always want to keep a set of rain gear in your saddlebag because you just never know when it's going to rain. We also have several leathers to keep you warm when it's cold outside and lightweight gear with ventilation to keep you cool when it's hot. And you've heard that straight from the horse's mouth.
You know, there's a ton of things to do on Mass Ave, like shop. But in case you're interested in the rides, we've got the first installment of the Southside Harley-Davidson calendar.
So, did you have a nice shopping trip?
No, nothing in my size.
You ready to go to bike night?
What are you talking about, Steve?
You'll see.
We're at one of our newest Steel Horse Bike Nights at Peppers in Fort Harrison at 56 and Post Road.
They have a really great menu. The last couple of weeks I've got to check out a lot of it, but there's a lot more. Have you seen the size of that tenderloin?
Yes, it's huge. I'm getting that next week.
I tell you, this is going to be a big, big bike night. You have to come out and check it out.
What on earth was that you were eating?
Oh, the world's biggest tenderloin.
Wasn't it? How big do you think that was?
Big enough for 4 people plus.
I see a lot of bike nights. What do you think about this new one?
It's pretty nice. This is my second week here. So last week there were quite a few bikes, and I see different people here that I saw last week.
I think it's going to grow, don't you?
Boy, I hope so.
The more the merrier.
We need more bike nights that grow, yeah.
Think you're going to be able to eat all that?
No problem.
Okay, shucks. I was hoping you'd say no. Okay.
So your wife doesn't know you're here, huh?
No.
You're gonna be in big trouble now.
Yeah.
You're at a lot of our bike nights. What do you think of these?
Oh, I think they're great.
How do you like this one?
I think it's fantastic. It's going to be really great, especially on warm nights.
I like it a lot. It's nice. I'm back in the bike scene, so I like coming up here, and I'll probably come up here next Thursday.
It's kind of nice having it on different sides of the town because you get to see different friends and different people that can make it out on certain nights.
Yeah, and I live in Broderpool, so it's kind of a nice ride out Kessler, and I had a couple of guys from the firehouse come up, so it's fun.
I like this place. It's very nice. There's a lot of place outside.
I like the steak.
I have not tried the steak. I had the tilapia, and the tilapia was very good.
What do you got?
Chicken fingers. Buffalo chicken fingers.
How are they?
They're great.
Hot?
Good and hot.
You're going to talk to me or talk to him? That's rude. You're going to be rude to one of us no matter what.
Let me let you go, Benny.
Bye, Benny. What are you chomping on there?
Potato skins.
Are they good?
Amazing.
You know,
Minus bacon.
I need to eat before I do these interviews at bike night.
There you go.
Because everything looks good. I'm going to probably order too much. You having a good time?
Absolutely, having a great time.
Have you been to any of our other Steel Horse bike nights?
No, I have not.
Well, you're going to have to come check them out.
This is the first one. I look forward to it.
We're so glad to have you here. We're just ecstatic. We cannot wait to have this grow and grow and grow. We'll have more rooms for bikes. We're having great dinner specials come up, better prices. Throughout the week, we're doing wonderful lunch specials. We're trying to have something for everyone, and we're pleased to have Steel Horses group here with us.
You've been working awful hard tonight. What do you think of all these bikers coming in?
I think it's great. I think it's good for business. I hope everyone's having a great time, and hopefully it'll only get bigger and better.
Okay, so you go to a lot of our bike nights. What do you think about this one?
It's a good time, real good time. Yeah.
What's your favorite part, the chicks or the bike?
Probably the chicks. I can't lie.
Angela and I would like for you to join us at all of our Steel Horse bike nights, but be sure to ride responsibly.
And Sarge is teaching his riders how to ride responsibly. They're still on the range. Now it's time for Safety 101 with Sarge.
Safety 101 is brought to you by Adams Biker Outlet.
This is a controlled skills practice. The objective here is to be able to effectively maneuver the motorcycle. This exercise has 2 weaves. On one side of the range is a cone offset of 20 feet by 8 feet. On the other side, the offset is 3 feet by 15 feet. This is designed to be developmentally challenging for new riders. They will also be doing a slow, tight perimeter turn. Down the middle of the range, there's a clutch control lane and a pause and go. More real-world stuff. This exercise will give more clutch throttle control feedback. For the past few weeks, you've probably seen somebody been out here helping me. I'd like to introduce a good friend of mine and fellow rider coach, Jack Harriman. Jack,
everybody.
Thanks for your help.
You're absolutely welcome. Thank you.
What do you think of these guys? Aren't they going strong?
Oh, yes. I think they're going to be fine motorcycles.
You guys are doing outstanding. Remember, safety's not an option that came on your motorcycle. It's only something that you can provide. I'm Sarge. Have a nice ride.
Coming up, we have the Gadget Closet.
And we'll follow up on a little girl named Madison.
And a cool bike of the week.
So stick around, Steel Horse will be back.